Welcome to my table. This is Eleanor with Peaches by Starlight Tarot, and we're doing a pick a card tarot reading about what comes next. So stack 1 the fish, stack 2 the bear, and stack 3 the cat. Their timestamp below, and let's get started. Alright, stack 1 the fish. Your overall energy for this reading is the 6 of diamonds, and so this is going to be about reciprocity and give and take, and we're looking at balancing things out with the flow in and out of your physical resources. So the first card you have is the 3 of swords. Well, this explains why you're here, because this indicates that in your present moment you're feeling like you've been taken advantage of and that you've given with getting nothing in return, or that something was taken even. And maybe you've always held out a helping hand for someone, and when you needed something they were nowhere to be found, or they acted shocked that you wouldn't even ask them for anything, and like you've never done anything for them. And it's left you not only still in the original need of aid, but now heartbroken on top of it. So next you have the 5 of swords. So you do show up here in attack mode almost. I can see some unkind words back and forth. And what's happening is you're operating in survival mode. You do successfully see yourself through the tight squeeze, I see, but the relationship does sustain some damage, and the seeds of resentment have been planted. I don't see you in the wrong, though. I see you being the one trying to make things right, offering a compromise, but there's bruised egos getting in the way. And so I think someone wanted to help you, but they couldn't. They didn't have enough for themselves, and so it made them feel like not enough, and they took that out on you, and they made you, they lashed out or projected their inadequacies onto you. And you do get a small victory here, but there's still repairs to make. And I feel like you come out feeling like you've gotten even, but that means that they're out there thinking things are imbalanced now and they need to even it out. So because I don't know anyone in the world who would admit their defeat was fair, except the occasional really mature athlete. So finally, the outcome of this, you have the Fool reversed. I don't see you choosing to trust this person again. It's definitely a fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, shame on you situation. So if you ever do help them again, you'll make sure that they sign something or they give you something as collateral. Until they admit that they've done you wrong, though, the trust is broken. And I see you choosing to be more protective of yourself around this person. And I see you always keeping one eye on them or never turning your back to them. Not only with this person, I see you being more protective of your resources with everybody in the future. And you might have something that should have been locked up to begin with, and now you know better. That's really the takeaway here. A situation like this is unlikely to come around and hurt you again because now you know better. And in the end, everything gets evened out, but you'll protect yourself better moving forward. And there's almost a security in now knowing for sure who this person is and that you know how to handle them. So that's what I have for you for now. And if it helped in any way, let me know by hitting that like button, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you. All right. If you have the bear, your overall theme is the King of Diamonds. So this is going to be about your financial stability or your material groundedness, your authority over your resources, who and what you support in this world. So first, to start off, you have the Knight of Swords. So we're kicking this off with a conversation and research. And so this, if this is your story, is you maybe putting in applications, answering and asking questions, having interviews, or you could be in negotiations with family about financial responsibilities or home responsibilities. And you could be researching investment opportunities, or even writing or creating content on like nutrition or wealth management. But whatever it is, it boils down to information gathering, information organizing, and disseminating regarding things of this material world. So next you have the 7 of Wands in reverse. There's a bit of an overrun. You might find yourself more popular than you were prepared for, or having more attention or responsibility than you prepared for. And with that Knight of Swords, you might need to prepare more by letting more of this information sink in, because it feels like cramming for a test, and that surface knowledge isn't going to be enough to appease everybody. So hopefully by seeing this reading, you can get ahead of that and like know your stuff inside and out. But there could be a lot of challenging like comments on a video, but hey, that could actually help you get it seen. So the outcome of this particular situation, you have the Hermit reversed. Someone else's perspective is going to be it's going to really set you up for success. And so often in tarot, it's all about your intuition and your authority, but it's not always a bad thing to be teachable and to allow someone else to help with their insight. Someone out there has a great tip for you, or they have an opportunity or an invitation to draw you into new territory, and it almost feels like they step in and rescue you or speak on your behalf. They may actually provide you with some authority or ask you to take on a leadership role, and they see something in you that's, yeah, they definitely see something in you, and something that you might not have been able to see in yourself. But whatever it is, it pushes you outside of yourself. It pulls you out in a way that you can take to the bank in the end. So that's what I have for you in this situation. And if it helped in any way, let me know by hitting that like button, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you. All right, stack 3, the little cat. The overall energy of this is the 2 of, what do they call that again? Clubs. This is wands. And so this is going to be about a brand new trajectory and blazing a new trail for yourself, going down a path that has no footsteps to follow in. So you're the one breaking new ground here. So let's see. You're starting off with the King of Wands. So you're starting out extremely motivated with a very specific goal and a clear plan. So it not a clear path, but a clear plan for how to lay that path, and a way to keep your bearings as you do so, and a way to keep your spirits up. So you're coming onto the scene in this reading having already done a lot of the work, a lot of the prep. So you're set up for success actually from the get-go. So next you have the 2 of Swords reversed. You move into a decision-making phase, making some really strong and final cuts. And like I said, you're blazing a new path. So it's kind of like taking a machete through the jungle to make a way with your force of will. It's like where there's a will, there's a way, right? And you're all will and determination here. So you are crystal clear on what has to go, what has to move, what has to be bypassed and rerouted almost intuitively. And these are not agonized choices either. You're like boom, 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 like a river carving out a canyon, all momentum and all flow. So finally, the outcome in this particular situation, you have the 4 of Wands. No, the 6 of Wands, I'm sorry. There you go. It's public success, public recognition. This shows you celebrating your win, and it feels like a ribbon cutting ceremony, or like when you break a champagne bottle to baptize a building or a vehicle or whatever. But your idea works and your way works. It might not be as big as all that pomp and circumstance for you. It might be just a round of pizza or Chinese food with your team. Those that believed in you and those supported you, and it could be even some that funded you. But this also talks about people following you. So like the path that didn't exist before, now it does. And so those that come after you, they have an example and a blueprint, or a map even, or like maybe even a totally paved road. And in some cases, maybe it's got your name on it. So that's what I have for you. And if it helped in any way, let me know by hitting that like button, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you.